I am Catherine Mullooly. I grew up at Matawai. Lived with my dad from about 9 years old, just him on his own. I didn't find shearing until later on in life. I think I did my first shearing school at 21. Before that I didn't really know what I wanted to do, to be honest. I was just killing time in a way. I was always drawn to it, rousing for Dad and Grandpa and my uncle. When I first started shearing, it was a really tough industry to get into, being a female shearer. No one really even wanted me to crutch their sheep, which is like not the most fun job. I think the shows really helped me, meeting Bart, and then he pushed us to enter as many shows as we could. Yeah, so on the 10th of January we tackled the solo women's 8-hour world record, which was held by Amy Silcock. And then we had a go on the 10th and hit 465. So doing the record was totally different to anything else I'd ever done before. It's just an endurance test really over however many hours you're going for, 8 hours. So yeah, maybe that I'd encourage people to do the shows. And there was many shearing schools. I wish I had done a lot more shearing schools, just like always learning.
Kia ora whanau, ko mangahaumi toku maunga, ko waipawa toku awa, ko te atangi a mahaki toku iwi no te tarawhitia hau, ko Amber Church toku ingoa. I grew up in Tikaraka, so born and raised out there. My family all still live out there, went to school out there. I got into hockey because my family played, so my older brother and older sister played here at the Harry Barker, and I remember watching them play. It was middle of winter, and I sort of looked at them and was like, well, if I'm going to be here at the hockey grounds and get wet and cold and miserable, then I guess what they were doing looked a little bit more fun than what I was doing. So yeah, I was really fortunate enough to be nominated from New Zealand Māori Hockey for that sports award. Really humbling to be nominated and to know that I guess my organisation value what it is that I've been doing and want to make sure that that's sort of acknowledged a little bit outside of our immediate community in terms of hockey. And yeah, it's always a privilege to win an award like that. Yeah, I think for me personally, my goal is always to make sure that I contribute to our sport, and whether that's at a local level or an international level, that goal doesn't change. And for me, I think Olympic Games in 4 years, I think at the moment is something that I'm striving for. For me, just one step at a time. Yep, long-term goals are obviously in 4 years' time, but you've got to make sure that you've got small steps that you can sort of work towards along the way to make sure that you're on track for that.